Hello everyone. Today I would like to read out the sixth chapter titled Communication Gap Yama from my manuscript Satyavan Savitri 2.0. Communication is a lifeline of any relationship. I hadn't planned on writing about it in this chapter of Satyavan Savitri 2.0. But while working on another piece about world peace, the theme gently nudged me and stayed. Perhaps it belonged here too. After all, isn't peace at home the foundation for peace in the world? Two people speaking openly can't solve everything, but it builds bridges. If families are at peace, the world has a chance to follow. While lost in these thoughts, I saw a cheerful Savi and Satya heading to work. It was Satya's first day at his new job. Savi had managed the morning chores so he could start fresh, focused, and relaxed. They looked in sync, as though moving through life hand in hand. I often wonder how couples manage such balance today in a world where relationships end over unspoken words. It's easy to walk away. Staying takes courage and communication. I never interfere in a couple's private world. I believe a third person often causes more harm than help. I don't intrude. I am simply a paying guest in their story, watching only what they allow me to see. That morning from the terrace, I saw them drive past and wave. Satya seemed nervous, but Savi's chatter lit up his face. After dropping her off, Satya reached his new workplace and quickly settled in. His warmth made it easy to make friends. Soon, colleagues became companions. Savi stayed busy too. But something had shifted in her. She no longer asked for his time. She gently declined help. Her messages were fewer. It wasn't distance, it was maturity. She wanted him to rebuild and she gave him space. Weekday evenings grew quiet. Their joy had shifted to the brief morning in the car. Satya's hours stretched later into the night. Their world still moved, but more apart than together. And somewhere in that quiet adjustment, a gap began to grow. Not out of anger or neglect, but because their bridge of conversation was slowly crumbling, word by unspoken word. This perhaps was the arrival of what I call the communication gap yama, a silent force that slips in when words are left unspoken. It doesn't appear with drama or anger. It comes gently, quietly, and fills the space that once held laughter and connection. Savi, without disturbing Satya, found new ways to fill her evenings. One day, while returning from work, she saw a little boy, 6 or 7, playing near the gate. She called him in. They struck an instant friendship. The boy explored her home with wonder. Savi didn't stop him. His innocence filled a quiet space in her life. They played games, solved puzzles. He asked the kind of questions only children do. On evenings when she wiped her tears away, he'd ask, Auntie, why are you crying? She'd smile. Just dust in my eyes. Come, let's finish this puzzle. One day he said softly, My mom doesn't play with me like you do. Savi asked gently, Where's your mother? He looked at the sky. I haven't seen her up. She's up there. Sometimes she's the stars. His mother was gone, and he kept her alive in the stars above. Savi hugged him tightly. That night, they watched cartoons. Soon, Savi began collecting his favorite Tom and Jerry DVDs, cooked his favorite snacks, and surprised him with small gifts. She never blamed Satya. She admired his commitment. But one day, her longing for connection grew louder. It was Ganesh Chaturthi. Savi had planned everything the puja, sweets, and rituals. Savi walked out in a hurry. I have an urgent client meeting, he said. But it's a holiday, she said gently. Not in the US. Our clients are working. Just 5 minutes, she pleaded. Let's finish the puja together. He snapped. Do you want me to lose this job too? Should I resign and sit at home again? Savi looked stunned. This wasn't the Satya she knew. I'm almost done, she whispered. Please. He stayed. They completed the puja in silence. Then he left. Savi felt something break inside her. Maybe he had found more joy in his world outside. Maybe she had become an afterthought in his expanding circle. 10 days later, she tried to plan a movie night. My aunt won't interrupt today, she smiled. Everything's ready. I have too much work, he said. You always say that, she whispered. You don't believe me? Come, I'll show you my calendar. I don't understand your work, she replied softly. But show me if you must. He opened his laptop. Meetings, spreadsheets, schedules. She stood quietly. Then turned away. No arguments, just quiet understanding. She had seen what she needed to. Sabi still saw Satya as her missing puzzle piece, but perhaps new pieces had formed in his life. Still, she smiled for the little boy who brought light to her evenings. But she wasn't willing to give up on Satya, nor ready to compromise her values. Facing the communication gap, Yama felt harder than any battle before. She tried speaking with him, but each attempt ended in sarcasm or silence. One weekend, when Satya was at work, Savi took the little boy out, first to the mall, where she brought gifts for him and for Satya. Maybe she thought a surprise could break the wall. After shopping, they headed to a restaurant. And there, unexpectedly, she saw Satya laughing with a group of colleagues. She turned quickly and left. The little boy was confused. Auntie, I'm hungry, he said. We'll go somewhere else, she replied. The food here isn't great. He didn't question further. At the next place, they ate together. She smiled more than usual, trying to mask the ache. She even faked happiness sometimes, but it never fully worked. Somehow, she managed it. That night, Satya came home late and not quiet in his senses. She didn't say anything, but the next morning she confronted him. Satya, did you drink last night? I didn't, I swear. I was so busy, I didn't even have lunch. I'm doing all this for us, and now you doubt me? Oh, so you didn't have lunch? She asked quietly. He nodded. I saw you at the restaurant with friends, she said. Unless that was your twin brother, which I know you don't have. He grew defensive. So now you're spying on me. When did you become so insecure? Insecure? She said. You're my husband. Your success is ours. But if something is wrong, let's talk about it. I won't let silence take this from us. If I have made a mistake, I'll fix it. And if you have, you must too. We've built this relationship with love. I won't let it go. And that morning, they finally talked. Not just about restaurant or the job, but about expectations, fears, and what they meant to each other. I won't reveal everything. They deserve their privacy. All I say is this. Later that day, I saw them drive off together, smiling. The same music was playing, the same laughter had returned. The days, months, and years ahead brought happiness again because communication returned and with it, love. Movie nights resumed, weekend getaways came back, and the yama of communication gap was defeated by truth, effort, and their courage to talk. Every relationship has its own yama to overcome. For Savi and Satya, it wasn't anger or betrayal, it was silence. Peace in a relationship doesn't come from grand gestures. It starts with talking, listening, and refusing to let distance grow. That's all for the day. Do let me know your thoughts about the story by writing in the comment section. Thanks for watching and thanks for your time.